every show, it's a different kind of thing. We get some kids that come back and some that are brand new. So we have a fair share of kids here. First show ever. Super excited for them. Please bear with them because it is their first time up here. We know what's going to happen until they get out here. It's always that trick. Once the audience is here, what's going to happen on the stage? We're going to be quiet in the wings, though. That's what we're definitely going to do. Thank you so much. It's a fun show that my sister and I worked on. She wrote most all of it. I just was like, do this, do that. So that's what sisters do. And we're excited to have the kids do this. We've got some fun aliens up here, and that's it. No more talking from me. You came to see the show, so without further ado, Space Camp. Ooh, it is warm.
Look, Mom, we have a 4D centrifuge multi-axis strainer and stress simulator.
Oh, isn't that nice? Do you know what that is?
Got me there, sis. I don't even know what my Lucy wants from space camp, let alone all that technical mumbo-jumbo.
It's a long arm that spins you around and circling, Carolyn. It goes faster and faster until you get sick or pass out.
Oh, goodness. Roberta, check Callie's bag and make sure I packed her motion sickness pills.
I will. Do you know what a 4-letter word for asteroid is?
Wrong. 4G isn't enough speed to make anyone sick or pass out, Lucy. You would know that if you knew anything about science.
I don't need to know about science, Callie, because I know about sabotage. I bet I could get that baby up to 20 Gs. It'll be just like that zero gravity ride at the fair. You do remember what happened there, don't you?
Only because you bred the operator to make it go warp speed.
Well, I've been saving my allowance, and the space camp rides are going to go even faster when you're on them.
Mom!
Lucy, you will not make your cousin sick.
I don't see why not. She makes me sick all the time. Why are you looking at that stupid paper again anyway? Hey, it's the same old dumb stuff as before.
Give it back!
It's fake, you know. We aren't really going into space, and you aren't going to ride a real rocket.
I'm not stupid. I know that. It's just my first step in my ultimate guide to become an astronaut.
You, an astronaut?
Yes, lots of our former campers have gone on to become astronauts.
You can't be an astronaut.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
My mom says I can be anything I want to be.
Well, she's wrong, because there are lots of things you can't be, and one of them is an astronaut.
Why not?
Well, for starters, astronauts don't cry when they ride down steep hills.
That was your fault for tying my wagon up to Hansel and Gretel's collars.
It was an accident. Who knew superstars could go that fast?
You threw the Winslow's cat in front of them. Of course they were going to take off after him.
I was in the back wagon, and you didn't hear me cry like baby.
Mom, Lucy won't give me back my brochure.
Mom, Callie's hugging the brochure. Well, let me look at it.
Mom, Lucy only wants it because I want it.
Mom, Callie only wants it because I want it.
Ugh, give me that.
It's not fair Lucy gets to go to space camp with me anyway. The only reason she wants to go is so she can annoy me.
That's not true, Mommy. I love space.
She's lying. Just ask her about Pluto. I bet she still thinks it's a planet.
Isn't it?
No, a dwarf planet. Too puny to be a real planet.
You should know about puny. So does that mean you're too puny to be a real person?
Mom!
If you two aren't going to get along, I'm going to pack this car back up and nobody's going to go to camp.
Whoa! What? You two go find out where the bus is picking you up. I can't believe you talked me into sending my baby off to camp. Space camp at that. My baby off in outer space.
They're not going to outer space. Space camp is in Alabama.
Don't tell me that. Look at this brochure. They're floating around with stars everywhere. You can't do that on Earth.
It's just a photo, Carolyn, made to entice the kids to go to their camp. It's the same kind of camp they go to every year. Don't throw a fit at the bus like you do every time.
Me?
Hurry up, Aunt Roberta. We're going to be late for the bus.
Oh, Callie, calm down. The bus isn't supposed to be here for another hour.
But why are we here so early then?
So I could say goodbye to my baby?
Bus is already here, Aunt Carolyn.
That's funny. I was sure the paper said it was 8 a.m.
We asked the bus driver and they said they were leaving in 5 minutes.
Oh no, here come the tears.
Roberta, quit crying and grab the girls' bags so they don't miss the bus. I'm not missing this cruise.
How can you think of vacation at a time like this when our babies are going to be far away from us, crying their eyes out, missing us?
Bus is already here, Aunt Carolyn. We'll grab our own bags.
Pull it together, Roberta.
Let's go before your mom makes us seem like last year.
What have we here? 2 more happy campers ready for space camp, I hope. I'm Casey, and I'll be one of your counselors at space camp. How excited are we for camp?
I'm going to fly in space!
You sure are, sweetheart. And how about you? Are you ready for a fun-filled summer?
Sure.
And what are our names?
Kelly!
Lucy.
Let's
Listen
see.
here. You better take good care of my niece and my baby while they're at camp. Do you have seatbelts on that thing?
Of course. We have the top of the line flight harness.
What about the brakes? When did you have them checked last? I'm gonna need a copy of your inspection.
This is Jamie. She is the bus driver and she can answer all of your vehicle-related queries.
I'm gonna need a copy of your driver's license. Are those tires at the proper PSI? Where's your spare?
Okay, kids, let's hurry up and get on the bus. No time to waste.
Oh, she forgot the check.
I'll give it to her.
The weight capacity of this thing.
Okay, now you listen to your camp counselors.
What's the weight
They
capacity
have
this
all of
thing?
our emergency contact information. Do not call unless you're dead or dying. There's no reception out in the middle of the ocean, and they don't have computers on the ship. I know, it's weird, but it's true.
I'm just gonna take one last. Oh, I'm gonna text you every day.
Auntie Caroline will make sure that she
Oh, I'm
doesn't.
gonna miss you.
Bye, girls. Have fun.
Bye.
I'm just gonna take one last quick check of the seatbelt.
No parents allowed on the bus.
No worries, lady. I've had my space license since I was 10 growing up, and I've only hit an asteroid just the 2 times.
Oh, you're funny. I'm sure they'll be in great hands with you. Bye, girls.
Don't call.
All right, campers, everyone grab your seats and buckle up. Takeoff is in T-minus 30 seconds.
How embarrassing. I would never show my face again if my parents acted like that. They could only act like that if they ever came to see you off Andy.
Don't feel bad. My mom tried to eat the bus driver the first time I went to camp.
Hey, Roberta's actually getting a lot better. Last year, she chased after the bus driver until they stopped and yelled at the bus driver for 10 minutes about air pressure and PSI. My mom had to cancel her trip to Cancun. She was not happy. My parents went there once, said it was so overrated with its 12 moons and not a pterodactyl driver in sight. They actually had to float all the way to their cave, but I'm sure your parents would have loved it.
This is Walter. I'm Noah.
Kelly,
Is this your first year at space camp?
yeah, what about you?
Now, me and my sister go every year.
Is space camp as much fun as it looks on the brochures?
It's even better. We go on scavenger hikes and play float ball all the time.
Football, that sounds fun.
It's one of the best things about camp.
Float ball's what's the best at school ball.
Her cabin always loses. It's so sad.
That's because they are losers. You'll probably be in her cabin.
that on with your sister?
No, Lucy's my cousin. Unfortunately.
If she had cat ears, she would look just like this anime character I like.
She does have cat ears.
Really? All right, campers. We're about to take off for space camp. Oh, it'll be a quick leap once we get out of Earth's atmosphere.
We think this space stuff's so serious. I love it.
And remember, all glamours must remain firmly in place until you get to space camp, at which time they must be promptly removed. Now, just relax and try not to pass out.
Glamour, what does that mean?
Your makeup?
Seriously?
I know, some of these shows really need it. They're just tedious about it.
Not you, I'm sure. To some people. I'm Tara, by the way.
Short for terrible and terrifying.
What's short for beat it before I roast you over an open fire, piggy?
I like your style, Tara. I'm Lucy.
First year at space camp?
Yeah, space camp. What a joke. But I had to come.
My parents made me come too.
Oh no, my parents didn't make me, but I had to so I could torture the other kids.
I like your style too, Lucy. I think we're going to become really good friends.
Isn't that driver going a little fast?
How to expect to get to the atmosphere? What happened?
You passed out. Big surprise.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It happens all the time.
Yeah, if you're a lame-o who can't handle a little acceleration.
Andy, here, just have some crackers and they'll help.
Thanks.
I have to say, this is the most we've ever had from Earth. How about a rousing sing-along? We could do she's orbiting an asteroid belt. Or how about my uncle's got 99 tentacles? God, everyone loves that one. Oh, fine, I'll just go over your cabin assignments then. Tara, you'll be in Blazing Shore cabin again this year. Just please, try not to make your cabin counselor disappear.
I can't guarantee that.
Just try, that's all I ask.
As long as she doesn't act like she's the boss of me, she'll be fine.
But Tara, that is the point of a cabin counselor. She is the boss of you.
We're going to have to agree to disagree.
Moving on. Noah dear, you're in Blue Dragon Peak again.
Yes!
And Gray, you'll be in my Dodo Hill cabin. Go Dodos, right?
Well, a tour should never end.
Way to go with the team spirit, Gray. And Andy, you'll be in Jamie's Gore Trail cabin. Just try not to let her correct you.
Gore cabin rules! We'll make the losers drool.
Indeed. We have 2 new campers this summer. Let's hear it for Frank and Haley. Frank, you'll be in Blue Dragon Peak with Noah here, and Haley, you'll be in Blazing Shore with his sister Tara. Good luck with that.
I thought you said your name was Callie.
We're about to enter camp's orbit.
Quick, everyone, seatbelts locked and prepare for impact. No one will think less of you if you scream. I know I'll be. Oh, if you weren't so cheap, I'd feed you to a wang doodle. Okay, everyone who can still move, off the bus. See Jamie for your bag and get right to your cabins. And be sure to remove all glimmers.
Excuse me, but you never said what cabin we're in.
You weren't listening. Figures, children never listen. Frank, you'll be in Blue Dragon, and Haley, you'll be in Blazing Shore.
But I'm not Frank. I'm Callie, and she's Lucy.
Listen here, kid. I don't have time for any of your games. Just look at this here list.
you see a Callie or a Lucy on it? No, you don't, because there are 6 names on this list and 4 campers just got off the bus, leaving only you, Frank, and Haley.
But we're not Frank and Haley.
Very funny. Now, just get off this bus and get out of those glamours. Get to that cabin.
What's glamour?
It's makeup.
But I'm not wearing any makeup.
You know, the disguise you use so the humans don't know that you're aliens.
But we are humans.
Okay, that's very funny. I just knew by those mothers of yours that you two would be trouble. Now get to your cabins and get out of these disguises. Come on.
You people take this space stuff way too seriously. We're only in Alabama. Everyone knows there's no such thing as aliens.
Maybe my mom was right. The bus was pretty early.
Well, what's that brochure say?
Oh no. You two really are
Forgot my...
humans?
Did you say something about humans? I don't understand how their parents could subject them to such disgraceful things. Only good human is a scared human.
No. There are no humans here, just us perfectly normal non-humans.
You two's bags are the only ones left up there, so hurry up and get to your cabin.
Yep, everything's right as stones here. Just going to help these non-humans out of their glamours.
I think you should go see the nurse. I think you might have hit your head on that landing.
Quick, we need to get you to the camp director's office.
Whoa, I've never seen a purple sky before.
Me neither. It's probably just some elaborate prank they play on new kids, so you can fall for it, but not me.
I don't know.
They're not gonna fool me.
Take a good look around, Lucy. Would anyone go through this much just for one prank?
You bet you'd be right. Those 2 sons do look pretty real.
Uncle Dana, we have a major problem here.
Refuse to take off their glamours, do they? That's no reason for a fit, Casey, my dear. Just hose them down. That's what we did in the olden days. A couple books of cold rocks and they'll change their tune.
No, Uncle Dana, it's not that. They're not wearing glamours, they're humans.
Don't be silly. We don't accept humans at this camp. They're quite poisonous, you know. That and, the gills. Just something about those gills that creeps me out.
Humans don't have gills.
Are you sure? Who am I thinking of then?
Fish?
No, I'm sure it was humans.
Uncle Dana, there was a little mix-up at the Earth pickup. Apparently, there's also a space camp on Earth for humans.
Yeah, see?
What? This looks far further than my camp. I'll sue! How dare they? What's your cousin Albert's number? He'll know how to deal with these neck breathers.
Uncle Dana, it's okay. You see, the bus, Callie and Lucy here, they accidentally got on our bus instead of the one to the Earth space camp. You know what that means, don't you?
They haven't paid. This is truly a major fiasco. Get their parents on the phone.
No, Uncle Dana, it's not that. You see, I'm not sure what we're going to do now because they're here. So, now what?
Worse than that, they're on a cruise, and we have no way to get a hold of them.
Gills.
What?
Listen, you're the one who wanted to go to space camp in the first place. camp with actual aliens.
I thought you said aliens didn't exist.
I was wrong, okay? Just stick with me and we'll be spending our summer here on real live alien planet. But just like like space adventuring astronauts. It's what you say.
Out of my better judgment, I'm in.
Listen, this Frank and Haley already paid for the summer, right?
Yeah?
So you're not off anybody if you stay. Plus, you have our parents' check. That's 4 paydays just for 2 kids.
I like what you're selling, Haley.
Lucy.
Uncle Dana, this is a terrible idea.
Just think about how disappointed all the kids would be if we couldn't do our football tournament just because we were short 2 kids, and then all the parents wouldn't come to the big final game, and we would be out all that money.
Think of the money. Frank and Haley are going to be really disappointed, though, with that lame space camp.
No, they won't, dear. Their father, Ambassador Dromo, got called back to WASP 12B.
Wait, I thought WASP 12B was destroyed by a star last week?
Oh, heavens. I think you may be right. Please tell me they paid in advance.
They did.
Oh, thank goodness for that. We just totally missed a total disaster. I like what you're selling, Haley.
I don't know about this, Uncle Dana. Listen, you two, you may have talked your way into space camp, but how are you going to disguise yourselves while you're here?
Easy peasy.
That is not going to fool anybody.
Oh, much better. Now off you go. Here are your camp shirts. The big bonfire is starting soon.
Uncle Dana, I hope you just didn't make a huge mistake.
Welcome, one and all, to Space Camp. I know you're all excited for a summer of fun, and we will have fun. Although, not as much fun as they're apparently having on Earth. Look at this. They have rockets that spin you around, and a trampoline that bounces you into space. How can I compete? I'm ruined.
The first day is always the hardest. That's why we have this here annual Get to Know You bonfire. I'm Casey, your head counselor here at Space Camp. Just ask any of my little dodos here, and they'll tell you what a fun cabin leader I am. This here planet is my home planet. What's a fun fact about me? I love purple.
I'm Jamie from Bezoy, and I'm the head coach of Gore Cabin.
Gore cabin rules.
A fun fact about me is that I love to win, so it's a good thing that I always do.
If only you put that much enthusiasm into safe driving, then we wouldn't even have a broken hyperdrive.
I'm sorry, but I can't have my head full of unimportant things like landing procedures, turn signals, and safety measures. It would completely throw off my football concentration.
I'm Dana from Zayo, and I'm your captor.
I think you mean you're the camp director, Uncle Dana.
No, I'm pretty sure he had it right the first time.
Most definitely.
I like long walks on fiery shores. What am I looking for in a partner? They must love rocks and have plenty of warts. But most of all, they must have 250 million Zayo dollars.
Okay, Uncle Dana, that was not at all traumatizing, I'm sure. Now, who's next?
Ryan, get those hands up.
I know. How about we start with our two newest campers, Frank and Haley.
Great idea. Stand up and tell us what planet you two are from.
My name's actually Lucy, not Haley.
And I'm Callie.
Whatever. Where are you two from?
Earth.
Oh, no, not where you live now. You know, your home planet. You know, that's not Earth, because you're not humans, right?
Oh yeah. We're from.
Alderon.
What? No, what's supposed to be?
We came in from there. It was destroyed by a star.
Well, Alderaan was destroyed by the Death Star, so we can't be from there either.
Don't you two know where you're from?
Okay, don't be silly. Of course they know where they're from. They're from
Pluto.
How interesting. We've never had campers from Pluto before.
That's because it's impossible. Pluto's frozen over and uninhabitable.
Oh, nonsense. Pluto is perfectly inhabitable.
I don't mean to point out your ignorance on the subject, but there's no way they're from Pluto.
And that's one demerit for your cabin Bobby for arguing and saying that Pluto is uninhabitable when obviously it is because we have two children from there right here.
But it is.
And that's two. Would you like to make it three?
No, they can say they're from Pluto if they want to.
Oh, tell us something about yourself.
I would be an astronaut when I grow up and explore uncharted planets and collect specimens.
My parents
To take home and study.
My parents do the same thing, but they come first for us.
I don't think you're going to find someone to pay you to do that. You're going to be poor and alone with a yard full of trash keys.
Okay. What's something special about you, Lucy?
Nothing that I can see. It just so happens that I have an anime series my mother designed after me.
I know you must be singing out the first and the fashionista.
I am.
Big deal. Big deal. 12 planets named after me. But your parents have never taken me to one of them, though.
You must be catnip or bumbling sidekick.
Catnip.
What? No, I'm not Dr. Catnip. She has PhD, you know, and I'm no psychic. I'm her partner.
Okay. Bobby, why don't you go next?
Obviously, my name is Bobby, and I'm from Dortica, a planet that can actually sustain life.
More like Dorcas.
That's my girl.
Jamie's that mean girl's aunt. Yeah, she literally lets her get away with murder. I think you mean figuratively. Oh, no, I don't. I'm Andy, and I'm from Voss. I know you're all already so jealous of me, but you're going to be even more jealous of me when I tell you what's in this small vial around my neck. It's aluminum.
Big deal. My dad's got a whole shed full of aluminum cans.
Well, it's extremely valuable on my planet. All we have is mounds of diamonds that we trade with other planets. The commoners do seem to have shiny things like those cheap earrings you're wearing.
Sheep? These are a carat each.
I bet they came from the hole somebody dug for their outhouse.
Okay. Hey, Pat, why don't you go next? Okay, thanks, Pat.
Do I have to?
Yep, now moving along, the Intergalactic Football Championship is on the projector in 10 minutes.
My name is Pat and I'm from Polpo. I can disguise myself so no one can see me.
Oh, that's so interesting. Can you show us, Pat?
Well, it doesn't always work. But I'm a champion hide and seeker. I've never been caught.
Probably because no one has ever looked for you.
You said that same joke last year.
And the year before.
And it's still funny. Maybe I'm a champion joke teller.
I can't wait any longer. I'm no Signy and I love it. I love the comic. Not that I just love you. Not that I free bot.
No, and Lucy sitting in the drumstick nest. Used to be better
friendships we make here at camp. I don't eat slugs anymore, but if I did, I would have been very happy to receive one from a new friend.
Okay, let's all stay calm. No need for any violence. Right, Tara?
I'm Tara, maybe some for me from last year. What happens? Two people who mess with things that belong to me. You don't want to find yourself on my bad side, because if you do, you better sleep all 8 of your eyes open.
My cousin would have never stuck up for me like your sister. She must be nice.
I'm also going to be a space captain like Hallie and travel around the galaxy, listening and plundering.
She also has an amazing singing voice.
Quiet, Noah! So we can all hear her amazing singing voice. Sing, 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 sing.
What a
sing.
wonderful idea! That's exactly what this evening needs, a round of our camp song, which I will tell you about. Zayo Space Camp is the bestest camp. I'm not just saying it because it's written in this book. We blast off from all corners of the galaxy just to go to Zayo Space Camp. Duck and cover if you see a storm coming. You don't want the rain to pound you on the head. Remember to keep inside the golden flower barrier or you'll surely be baked alive. Join us at Space Camp, where friendship and floatball dreams come true. Space Camp wants you. Now off to bed. Our big floatball tournament starts tomorrow morning.
So you're telling me that Casey and Dana are goblins?
Yeah, but they call themselves G's now. Say the whole goblin eating children image was bad for business.
They, eat children.
Of course, they have to eat now and then, you know?
But children.
You can't begrudge them a little snack now and then, can you?
Tara, you do know that we're children, right?
Oh, come on, Lucy. I thought you came to camp to torture other kids. I thought you could find someone you wanted to feed to them.
When I said torture, I meant a little along the lines of a little crying and a little begging, not feeding to hungry, bloodthirsty goblins. Wait, is that why you're being so nice to me? Do you want to feed me to the goblins?
Your face looks so serious.
What's so funny?
Relax, it was just a joke, Lucy. Do you really think her parents would set us off to a place from any danger from the G's? I don't know about yours, but mine wouldn't. You know what we are in danger of, though?
What?
Missing the beginning of the greatest show ever.
Which is that?
The first football tournament faced the same teams face off against each other every year.
What teams are those?
Dodo Cabin faces off against Gore Cabin.
It must be that good of a game, huh? But not really. Well, anyway, we should go watch it.
Alright, Gore Trio, listen up. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. We're going to be up against a lot of tough teams this year. The Raven Peakers has a kid who can fly.
Wow.
We'll clip his wings.
I know you will. And those cute little caterpillar meadows showed up this year. Not one of them is under 10 feet tall.
Those long legs are easier to trip.
And the Rock Cove has a kid who can shoot webs out of his hands.
Wow.
Whoa!
I know. I tried to trade him for Lou.
Hey,
Buck up, Lou. You know you're the weak link.
We'll still bait them into the ground.
I know you will. But most of all, win. It really is the most important thing.
You can count on us.
I thought you said this was gonna be good. Oh, it is.
every year faces off the best and the worst teams. Face off against each other. It's the funniest thing in the world watching the Dodos run scared while the Gores trample all over them. I think I was wrong about your sister being nice. She's always nice to me. That's better than my cousin, at least. You know what we should do? What? Cheer for the Dodos. I bet all they need is a little encouragement. If any of them even show up.
All right, Dodos, let's get ready for the big game. Bobby, you got your inhaler, right?
Yes, but you know I don't have my dignity.
Great, you're up first because you're the fastest. Really wow them with your speed.
Yeah, I'll be really intimidated.
And Pat, use those extra arms of yours to... Pat? Where's Pat?
He's hiding.
Oh, way to go, Pat, on getting that camouflage working. If they can't see you, then they can't stop you. Now, everybody, let's get stretching and warmed up and ready, okay?
I told you to do it, Pat. Pat's hiding under her bed in our cabin.
She said last year's defeat was just too humiliating to go through again.
They're that good, huh? Yeah, they've beaten the Dodos since 125T. 125T? Yeah, that was the year of the Dodo. Poor Kevin took them out in the first round. That's why from now on they make sure to annihilate the Dodos. How did the Dodos annihilate Gore in 125T? It was a day just like today when the umpire went missing.
Bad news, campers. The Blazing Shore Cabin's counselor has abandoned her post, and she was supposed to umpire the game today.
Tara!
What? It's not my fault she's all weirdly obsessed with candy. She went on ranting this morning about gumdrops, and it had nothing to do with me.
Gumdrops are delicious, especially the moss-flavored ones.
Who was the umpire back in 125T? Just someone who was standing around.
Well, Callie's just standing around doing nothing, and her father's a champion floatball umpire on Pluto.
What?
How wonderful. Frank here is going to umpire the game today.
Well, we're okay with that.
Us too.
It's settled then. The crisis has been averted. We can go back to making money. I mean memories. Wow, what a tournament that was. I haven't seen a game like that since the Great Dodo Massacre of 125. Was that a day?
Let's hear it for Pat, the real MVP of today, taking us to grand victory. She was skipping bases, she was jumping plates, and biting armadillos all over the place.
It was truly unbelievable. One might say impossible.
And to think, it may not have been possible at all if it wasn't for Callie and her amazing ability to see through that camouflage.
What can I say? No, nothing's invisible to a Plutonian. We see all.
No, you can't because no one was there. Kane said they cheated and she helped them.
This is all your fault. Why can't you just admit that I'm better than you at something?
That's not true. I saw I saw Pat do all those things too.
You're her cousin! Of course you're going to stick up for her. Well, she usually doesn't.
That's quite enough, Gore Cabin. There's no need to be a sore loser. You should be more like Dodo Cabin. They were always such gracious losers.
Okay, we're going to let Gore Cabin start off the storytelling.
That's right, losers. We're losers
like you, we were graceful. But now that you're losers, you're just a bunch of whiny babies.
You better watch before I tie the flagpole and let the rocks take care of you.
Okay, we're just gonna let Gore and Cabin tell the stories first. You know, like they usually do when they win. Except they didn't win this time, cause, we did.
When my girl, you're up.
We have a very special story for you planned tonight, right, Andy?
That's right. It's about the very first time the G's opened space camp on the moon of Zeo.
Back then, the G's weren't the rock-loving G's they are nowadays. They children just like us.
Back then, the G's would fatten them up with candy. Back then,
Pop them in the oven.
What a wonderful time that was. Of course, I mean, what a dark time that was. I'm so happy nothing like that happens anymore. The lawsuits were just terrible. We would lose a whole year's income just because a couple dozen kids would go missing.
And we're happier being vegetarians now.
Of course, I don't miss eating children at all. You should eat some more candy, dear. You're far too skinny.
Dana!
Anyway, back then, the G's weren't the deadliest thing in the forest of Zeo, as the campers soon found out.
they sat by the campfire telling stories. And they heard a noise.
Very funny.
It wasn't us.
Woo! Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I got a little lost on the way here.
Oh, you didn't startle us. Congratulations on the game.
You trying to be funny?
No? What a kid are you, Pat? You know they're the losers.
What?
We won the game. That's because Callie could see you even with her camouflage on. But you knew that already. I don't think that was the best idea. Gordon looks like they want to rip her tennis ball.
You'll be fine. Just stick with me, and the Dodos will be the tournament champions.
I don't think I'll live through that.
Probably not.
But just think of what a great story it will be for the rest of us.
Can we get back to our story already?
Like I was saying, the campers heard a noise.
And one by one, the counselors went off to investigate.
Until the campers were all alone and helpless by the campfire.
What they didn't know was the very fire we set by now was the very first hunting ground of the giant
Lapin!
What's the giant lapin?
They're 10-foot tall beasts covered in rough fur with ears that drag behind them on the ground.
Are they dangerous? Are they dangerous? They're worse than the ancient G's. In fact, they used to eat them. That's hogwash. Everyone knows the Lapins are herbivores.
Back then, the giant lapins were carnivores to the bone.
They certainly were. My brother Tedra was attacked by one, and all that was left of him was his feet. They don't like the feet for some reason. I can't blame them. That webbing reminds me of, gills.
That's right. They always leave the feet behind as a grim reminder.
It's just Pat. She probably got lost again. No! It's the giant Lapin! Come to eat us all!
But our feet!
No, it's just Pat. See?
Eat the children, not me!
Lou, so lame. You look pretty scared to me. When I'm done with you, no one will ever find you or your feet.
Okay, that was a fun little game. Now, let's all get to the cabins and get some sleep. Us dodos, we got a pretty big day getting ready for that football tournament. Unlike some.
I'm never going to hear the end of this.
not only that, we're going to teach those dodos a lesson.
What are you thinking?
We're going to get them lost in the forest and show them how scary a giant lapin can really be when you're lost in the forest of Sayo.
Oh no, I gotta warn the others!
Plan's simple. Pat's going to follow Board Cabin